off an album I'm helping produce, playing all the guitar parts for. This is Drin. Listen to what we've got right now without the guitars. The composer has sent us an approximation of what he wants, okay? And this is what that is against the metronome. Dang, I lost the straight up. I don't care. Doesn't matter. One thing at a time. So here's the first kicker. This thing, like, do you really think he's expecting me to play this? Do you think that's what he wants me to play? No, obviously not. So this is already the classic purpose of guitar, okay? The classic Adam Jones technique, as I've referred to it, but it's just picking on adjacent strings, such as this, right? Now, how did I decide this? Well, that's because he sent this. You're going from A minor to C major, and you can stop in a first inversion G major before that C major. You know what I mean? It's like only triads though, right? And sometimes it's only power chords though, right though? Botched it! Alright, so you can see, like, there's some work to be done. But I think I got all the math, and I think I got the harmonic rhythm. And, you know, you guys know what I mean by harmonic rhythm, right? How many beats are happening on each chord? And notice the Adam Jones technique is going to be the guiding principle. I'm basically just going to play whatever string is closest to my pick on the subdivision that I'm crossing through that. And so I'm going to use some open strings and, right, some cool stuff emerges already. Because I just play one time through that cycle unaccompanied. Look at what's already going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That shit. Right, that to me, it was just an obvious thing, because I could hear the line cliche the whole time, but I was like, oh, totally, that F major is going to be that F major 7. Like, he knows guitar keys. That's what's funny, is like, he's a trombone player. This guy, this composer, Drin, he's a trombone composer, but he understands range and he understands fretboard, and so he thinks of some pretty good stuff, which is even funnier that the part that he sent me is like the single note part. He didn't tell me anything. He just sent this. He's like, here's the guitar part. That's all. Just here's the guitar part. Sends me that. He isolated that MIDI, right? So I could mute it, of course, or hear it isolated. All right, so I already think I have an idea for an actual arrangement that could work on this first level, just through that first 6/8 to 9/8 riff, whatever's going on there. I don't care to know anything. I know there's some 6 and I know there's a big 9, and that 9 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, bang! You ever think of a 9 like that? Let's just try to play with the MIDI alone and make sure that the chords are exactly right as I'm playing them and there's no, like, discrepancies, right? It's okay if it's sloppy. Lost it. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So there's two parts we've got to deal with here, right? We got that big chordal part. I think that makes sense. That's going to be the part. But let's just learn this next part, right? That's a tricky rhythm, not going to lie. Ooh, that is slippery. That is amazing. That is amazing. You know why it's so good? Because it's written by a trombone player who understands the range of guitar. That's why it's so good. All right, let's try to freaking learn this. First thing I'm going to do is actually go ahead and listen to the original with this playing in it, because this is an interesting little inner part here, and the guitar is really going to bring this track together, I think. I think this part is really important, actually. It's a really sick, optimized range riff, just the perfect range, the perfect note sequencing. Wow. Even that's just listening to it with just the MIDI part in it. Like, I'll replace the MIDI part with some guitar. How about? Let's try to watch me fall on my face here. It's gonna be so funny. Big question always. Everyone's already thinking it. Should I play it with distortion here? I'll tell you the God honest truth. It's gonna be a track with distortion or two, and a track that's clean or two, and a few different tracks on different pickups. And that's why this video I'm making is a two-part video, because I'm just showing you the original sketch. Right, I'm just like that first chord thing that I played, that's just a sketch. I'm gonna show that to composer, see what he thinks, right? Get that feedback for sure. Like, I'll play it, I'll produce it, just make a little iteration, get some feedback from the composer, hit it again, and then make another video when I actually have the complete guitar parts. Because this song has another section we're not even gonna get to in this video. This song is insane. Time Dream off the Drin album, dropping October 3rd. This is some last minute production. It's partly my fault because I've been backed up. You guys know. That's why I haven't made a video in, like, what is it, 5 days or something like this? I'm backed up. I've been teaching those one-on-one lessons, you know what I'm saying? And I've been producing. We've got the GSM Mastermind coming up on October 4th. We've been rehearsing, we've been mastering, we've been crystallizing. It is gas station season, dude. And I love to produce insanely monstrous tracks like this. All right, let's get this riff going here. This is a doozy, right? Let's get this. How are we gonna get this to sound good here? Oh, thank God the drums have already been recorded. Seriously, dude. Seriously, man. That's gonna make my job a lot easier. All right, what do we got? Failing. All right, failing. You know why? It's just not the right tone. And that is such a classic, like, Kirk Hammett excuse, but it's a little bit of both. If I just give a little bit of dirt here and switch the pickup, it's just gonna be tighter. And I'm playing with a delay too. So I think this is just gonna be tighter, and even if I play it clean, which I will, that's the thing, is I'm gonna record a clean take and a distorted take no matter what, because I'm gonna blend those things. But let me see if it's a little easier for me to kind of lock into it with distortion. You know, you call me a cheater all day long. I'm just trying to be efficient. I got a lot of work on my plate these days, and I love it. I'm so blessed. Thank you for the music. I'm so blessed to be doing music that I love, working with people that I love. But I'm busy as hell right now, brother. So let's get this. Wow. We're gonna practice a little bit more. Let's actually isolate it now to make sure we're really locked into it, right? Isolate it with the metronome. That's how we know we're not making any mistakes. that is my perfect level of difficulty. Locking that in will literally be the cosmic zeitgeist if I've ever seen it, right? It's crazy, man. Some of the best guitar riffs I've ever heard are on this Drin album, dude. They're straight up on this, not even exaggerating. This is one of a few guitar iconography masterpieces that you're going to hear on the album, and it's because I'm producing them, of course, but I'm getting direction from somebody who knows just enough about guitar to collaborate with my guitar awareness to let me just pop off crazy tracks like this. Because now what I'm going to do is, check this out, I'm going to play the whole thing with distortion. Because like I said, I'm going to record distortion on that first riff as well, but I'm going to blend clean and distortion. So let's go ahead and hear whole thing. Yeah, and that's not even, there's more parts, so we're gonna leave it at that for today. If you're a serious guitarist or a serious producer and you like to work directly with me, you're gonna start with mentalitymusic.com/last lesson. That's the one lesson where I give you the entire set of keys to the kingdom in one singular lesson, plus 4.5 hours of step-by-step supplemental course material to guide you as you implement all the things that we unpack in the single lesson, which is at mentalitymusic.com/last lesson. It is, in many circumstances, the last guitar lesson that most people will need. But understand it like this. I am going to show you exactly how to climb to the tippy top of Mount Everest as a guitarist and a producer in one lesson. Once you see how you can do that, you might find yourself wanting a little bit more guidance and accountability. So I'm just full disclosure on the whole thing here. But what I'm saying is we can rip open your third eye 6 ways from Sunday in one singular lesson. So that's why we have the last lesson you'll ever need, mentalitymusic.com/last lesson. I'll see you guys on the call.